Chairman of Tang Ting Community, Bahadur Gurung, His Excellency, Charge Affair, Mr. Saradraj, and former MP Nandajan Gurung, and Colonel Crombie, and former head teacher John Raleigh, and Chairman of Gurkha, Tamu Samaj, Pokhara, Sundar Major, Bahadur Gurung, and teacher Religion Gurung, Chairman of Community UK, Bahadur Gurung, and Chairman of Pelusan, and all the gentlemen and all the ladies. What I'm doing now is try to bring some short image of the 10 years of Tang Ting Community established in UK. So, I now start my slide. I'm Kesh Bahadur Gurung. First of all, when we moved from Pokhara to UK, we few people of Tang Ting sat in the Saffron Walden and decided to establish Tang Ting Community UK. It was in the early April 2006. So on 22nd of August 2006, we established and we had a very first annual gathering in the lakeside Tang Ting Community in a South Mare Lakeside Complex, Abbeywood. Since then, we moved to and then our annual gathering was established in Harbour Barrack. After that, we decided to twin Tang Ting with Debden and Debden Green. And actually the idea was initiated by Councillor and Captain Bahadur Gurung in Saffron Walden, because Harbour Barrack was within the area of Councillor and Captain Go was at that time still doing welfare officer of the barrack. So they both met together and had an idea of the twinning Tang Ting and Debden Green, Wimbish and Debden. So then the news was all over the UK. You can see some of them on the flag. So and then the news was still broadcasted on the Kathmandu Post in Kathmandu and as well as Pokhara, Adarsa Samaj, and locally in the UK, Nepali Sundays. On May 2012, officially, Tang Ting was twinned with Wimbish, Debden Green, and Debden. And it was officially opened by that time Nepali ambassador Devendra Vista and Tina Nai. Since then we move on. 2008 we have a charity dinner night in Harbour Barrack. Few slides of it. Now I like to speak to Nepali. यहाँबाट हामीहरु चाहिँ UK मा ट्रेनिङ सकेपछि नेपालमा मुभ भयो। यो फर्स्टमा चाहिँ हाम्रो ल्यान्ड ओभर छाचो त्यहाँबाट हामी युकेको टोलीहरू सब नेपाल गयौँ यो सिन पनि अहिले तपाईँले हेऱ्यो भने यो अहिले यहाँ पावर हाउस बनेको छ यो सिन सायद अब पछि पाउँदैन हामीले त्यसपछि हामी ताङटिङमा पुगेपछि हामीले PW डे केयर सेन्टर खोल्यौँ which is funded by daycare was initiated by former headmaster John Reddy from Isle of Man. He is now in front of us and he bought the land and he started to build the building and then training we together then supported it and then we moved forward. यो चाहिँ हाम्रो ताङटिङको स्पोर्ट कम्प्लेक्स हो अनि हामीले त्यो उसमा ट्रेनिङको खोल्यौँ यतिखेर चाहिँ हाम्रो टिम नाइन चाहिँ बिचरा उकालो हिँड्न नसकेर हामीले टोटोमा पढेर ताङटिङ पुऱ्याएको थियौँ ताङटिङको पावर हाउस ताङटिङको भ्यू पोइन्ट त्यसरी हामीले चाहिँ 2008 चाहिँ पुरा गऱ्यौँ र पछि हामी चाहिँ बिस्तारै 2009 मा लाग्यौँ 2009 मा हाम्रो एनुअल ग्यादरिङ चाहिँ कार्बन कार्यक्रम भएको थियो त्यसको केही स्लाइडहरू छ अनि 2009 मा हामीले चाहिँ ताङटिङको हिमालय मिलनको हेडमास्टर प्रकाश गुरुङलाई ताङटिङ ट्रेनिङ एसोसिएसनले स्पोन्सर गरेर
Councillor Tina Knight, Councillor for the wards of Debden and Wimbish, President TangTing Training Association UK. Okay, a very brief citation on Councillor Tina Knight. A successful businesswoman, politician and social worker, Councillor Tina owns a number of diverse companies including Nightwork Enterprises and sits on the board of a number of companies in both the private and public sector. She is a director of JIT International, which is a non-profit making company that provides training and encouragement to women in third world countries who are seeking to become business entrepreneurs working in Slovenia, Turkmenistan, Georgia, Guatemala and many other countries. Councillor Tina Knight played a pivotal role in the foundation of TangTing Training Association in the UK in 2007. Without her initiative and support, TangTing Training Association UK would not be here today. Under the presidency of Councillor Tina Knight, TangTing Training Association UK has contributed to the good and benefits of TangTing and its school and the people ever since TTT, TangTing Training Association UK, was established. To name a few examples of TTTA's contributions, firstly, as Kesh Gurung already mentioned, that it was the start of the much needed daycare center and assisting the local health post with medical supplies, distributing scholarships to students of the village schools, sponsorship to several students and elderly and poor people of TangTing, financial support to the maintenance of the village hydropower, and many others. Councillor Tina Knight and TangTing Training Association UK raises funds through various charitable activities in UK for the needy people back home. Apart from the support to TangTing and its people in Nepal, Councillor Knight has helped TangTing community in UK in many fields. For example, organizing English classes and many other extramural activities. She is undoubtedly the mother figure for TangTing Training Association and TangTing communities world over. In recognition for her outstanding contribution to the TangTing community and its people back home in Nepal, Councillor Tina Knight has been awarded with a Tamra Patra, which is a plaque of appreciation on the auspicious occasion of 10th anniversary of the establishment of TangTing community in the UK. Okay, I'm handing over the mic to District Councillor Tina Knight to say a few words. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Thank you very much for the award. It's a great honour to receive it, and it's wonderful to be back here amongst so many friends. Things are improving. I've actually had 5 minutes to know that I was going to speak instead of the normal 2 seconds. So things are getting better. So not being prepared, I can only speak from the heart rather than prepare words. When Captain Gurung first approached me about this, I had no idea what I was letting myself in for. I perhaps wouldn't have been quite so quick to pick up the challenge had I known. I have been receiving many accolades, but I would like to say that when I first started, I was introduced to a very wonderful man, Mr. John Riley of the Isle of Man. And I would like to say his generosity in sharing his knowledge and involving us in the daycare centre was wonderful, because he initially started it and helped us to finish it, although we will still continue to support this effort. I think the most important thing to know about the daycare centre is that when the medical team first checked the children in the village, they were undernourished and they were 25% shorter than the average child in height and weight. After a year, they were re-examined and found that all the children that had gone to the daycare centre in a year had actually reach the normal height and weight of the average child in Europe with a midday meal. And that was that extra meal during the day for growing children that made all the difference. And so it is with great thanks to John Riley as well for working on this enterprise that has now become a pilot model for many countries around the world, start realising that starting with very small children preschool is perhaps more important in a way to make sure that they are nourished well brought up. So I think TangTing has set an example worldwide on the benefits of pre-education nursery schools. So I think that's something that all of us here can be very proud of. We will continue. I promise I won't speak as long as Kesh, but I would like to say that the one wonderful thing that all of the people involved in TangTing from the UK side is how wonderful the country is, how wonderful the people are. You've opened your hearts to us.
Now I'm handing over the microphone to Colonel Crombie to say a few words.
It's a great honour to be here. Oops, I'm getting on that. But it does mean a lot. My family has been highly honoured and privileged to get to know the village, and I think it's absolutely fantastic that so many TangTing who have come and lived in the UK and settled here, not only are gathering together as you are now, and you do so regularly, and you all support each other, but most importantly, that you continue to support your village. Nepal is a desperately poor country. It has a long way to go. And I have to say, I admire the way you all work together to actually overcome some of the real difficulties and challenges we face. Not least, of course, we've just had that dreadful monsoon, and I gather there is yet more damage in the village. All I would say is, as Tina said, this needs to continue. And therefore, you youngsters, Jamin, Rizzi, I'm looking at you two, wherever you are, amongst others, need to continue the work that your parents and my dear friends, Jeff and Matia, who served alongside me in the regiment, have continued to produce. Anyway, I wish you all the very best of luck. Again, huge honour, thank you. God bless you all. Jai TangTing, Jai Nepal.